Good morning, welcome to week 2. Feeling great this week. Really good start to Monday. Also did a coconut treatment on my hair. Feels amazing. Let me know if you want that video actually in the comments and I'll make it for you. We're going to try those waffles again this morning, I think. Also, I'm about to film the end of last week's video, so if you haven't seen the result of the end of the first week, go and watch it now. The link's in the description box below. Let's go on with this week. I didn't quite have enough batter to make a fold in the side, but I cannot get them to not stick. Like, if anyone has any solution to making them not stick, this time I put a layer of olive oil in before I cook them. If anyone has a solution, please let me know. A big, fat, waffly mess. I haven't done anything. Mike has made this incredible looking, what is this, bean? What is that? What is it?
Beans, tomatoes, garlic, onions, and all different kinds of spices, really.
With
and
chips.
Herbs.
Chips, a bread roll, and this plant-based meat stuff. See how it goes. Tonight is a noodly ramen-y thing. Happy Wednesday, everyone. First of all, look at my sunglasses lines. It was really hot yesterday, so I sat out in the sun for the afternoon and did some training on a nutritional course that I'm doing on Skillshare. I'm trying to get it done before my free trial runs out. So it's mental health awareness week this week, and last night I felt really rubbish, like pretty rubbish. A lot of this whole video is about sharing how I feel, and yeah, last night was not good. It was I actually went to bed at like 9:30 because I just felt so down. I think it was more like 9. I just went straight to bed. Like, I'd had a day in the sun. I should have been feeling really good, but I wasn't, and it's completely okay. It's okay to not be okay, especially at the moment. This morning I'm feeling amazing, literally on top of the world. Got up at 6 AM, got 2 hours of work done, meditated, feel amazing, and it just shows the contrast of how you can change from one day to the next. I'm doing a potato recipe for lunch. And this potato recipe is going to be in our new free bi-monthly e-mag, which is coming out on Friday, but it will already be out by the time you're watching this. So I'll leave a link below to how you get it. It's also got some incredible features of a reclaimed greenhouse, which is incredible. A simple living article, and what else in that? Oh, a shop feature, Me and East, beautiful shop. Go and download it. Quick little BTS of today's food photo shoot. This is what I'm about to eat for my lunch. Look how good it looks. Literally taking me like an hour and a half since our last conversation. Got the reflector going on now just to get Mike in to eat them. Ice cream sundaes. We've got Ben & Jerry's cookie dough and peanut butter with some, I mean, I call it speculoos, but I think people call it lotus spread nowadays. In the sunshine. Making pizza tonight, but being pretty lazy and doing the pizza dough in the bread machine. Pizza is served. I went with, we make a homemade tomato sauce and mozzarella, basil and thyme. And then I've got homemade garlic mayo.
Come and check mine out, come and check mine out. Mine's looking pretty hot. Boy.
Happy Thursday? Yeah, I think it's Thursday. Happy Thursday. Let's turn your brightness up a bit. So I am wearing a top, by the way. It literally looks like I'm naked. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to hold you like this for. I'm going to sit you on something. So I just want to quickly check in because you'll have seen from yesterday that I ate quite a lot of sugar and quite a lot of dairy, and I don't know which one of those two is causing me a problem today, but this morning I feel so groggy and gross. Like, I really struggle to get out of bed. I've been springing out of bed now for the last couple of weeks, and this morning I really struggled to get out of bed. I just feel like, ugh, today, like literally like, ugh. Like quite unmotivated, just rubbish actually. So that's why I wanted to check in and just say that this is still a real learning curve for me. The point of me doing this is so that I can learn more about myself and about what peaks and troughs I have, about what I struggle with, about what my body likes to eat, and what feeding it does to it and how it makes me feel. Having said that, that pizza last night was the best one we've ever made. Oh my god, it was so good. That homemade pizza is my absolute fave. Eating a cheese toasty. But the reason I'm doing it is to see if this morning was due to the amount of dairy or due to the amount of sugar. Let's see. Fajitas for dinner. Mike's still eating meat, so he's cooked his chicken separately, and we're having additional mushrooms and, oh, are you putting green beans? Green spring greens in there?
Yeah.
Went veggie instead of plant-based and added some sour cream and cheese. More cheese, a bit of an addiction to cheese today. Need to kick that. It's Friday and we're having pizza for tea again tonight, and I am so looking forward to that. But there's a reason I'm checking in before I just even talk to you about what we're eating today, because it's right now about 9:30ish and I'm not hungry yet. But I bought myself a bullet journal. Look. Here is my bullet journal. Messy, 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 messy. It's the first time I've done this. Some things went wrong. It is what it is. But it's really helping me see that actually I haven't ditched the cheese yet. So this here's the cheese line. Still a lot of cheese going on. Still eating some kind of dairy every day, whether that's butter or, yeah. Still eating sugar pretty much every day. That's mainly like if I have a cup of tea, but it's still there every single day. What else? My meat consumption has gone down considerably, but there's still quite a lot of things in there, considering. What else have I been tracking? Walking, my fruit, my veg. I don't really drink much. The amount of bread, and then heartburn. Yeah, so this is really interesting for me to see, because I thought that I ditched cheese, but turns out I hadn't. Some of this is cream cheese, some of this is actual cheese, but I just have been eating it more than I realised I have. And the dairy, way more than I realised. So, I'm going to get these lines down. This is really interesting. I'm also doing up here. This will be a mood, sleep, stress tracker. So hopefully the sleep and the mood will be up here. Well, I'm hoping get like 8 hours. 7-8 hours. So that's hoping sleep, mood, stress. And I want to see if it links to this as well. Brunch today is mushrooms on toast. I actually just bought a diabetic testing kit because of the whole incident last week with the blood sugar levels, blurry eye thing, and I've been listening to a podcast and I just wanted to check it, and I thought for the sake of like £20 I can do a bit of monitoring and see what my levels are like. So I bought a kit. I did it pre-food and I was right here. So I'm going to eat this and do it in 90 minutes, just after 90 minutes, and see what it is. This is my reading, 1 hour, so 90 minutes, so it's nearly 2 hours since I last ate, and I went up less than a point, which is really good news. Our weekly strawberry supply arrived to celebrate. Look at that! My blood sugar level's been good. I have a video exporting, which is actually the last week's food video. So interesting to watch it back. So if you haven't watched it, it's in the corner. I'm having this with some hummus. Yeah. Pizza again for dinner. Ice cream, Biscoff thing. Never tried these before. Pretty excited. No. Breakfast. Bit of a disaster. Again. I tried to make the same mixture as I did for the waffles, but slightly differently in a pancake version, and our pan was not non-stick enough, and I just did this. I put a bit of sugar on because I didn't put any sugar in the mix, and I tasted it and it just tastes a bit too bready, and we didn't have any maple syrup, and just a ton of strawberries. I am sat out in the sun today. Literally have been pretty much in net since this morning, since I had breakfast. But one thing that I did want to say is that some days I'm not hungry at all and some days I'm really hungry. And today I'm quite hungry. So I made, it's like a thing that I'm learning when I am and aren't hungry, and like how to deal with those situations. I made a big bowl of roasted cauliflower and some hummus and harissa paste on the side. Still sat outside even though it's windy and I've got a jumper on, loving soaking up the sun. Didn't eat all the cauliflower because I did make it quite spicy, but I got through about 3/4. I'm hungry again, so I'm going to eat a whole pepper, and then if I'm still hungry after that, I'm going to go for the celery. I have drunk so much water today. I'm talking like 4-5 pints maybe of water, but I'm so thirsty. I'm just reading the signals my body wants and trying to fulfill those, and let's just see where we go. Today we are having a barbecue, and I have a gin and tonic with elderflower. Happy Bank Holiday Sunday! Also, the deck's not quite finished, but you know, living life anyway. I have been pretty rubbish at recording food actually, and mainly because if I'm not eating amazingly, or the dog's crying, or following the diet, then I probably am not recording as much as I should be. But that's not the point of this. The point of this is an actual vlog for myself. If I have bad days, it doesn't matter, as long as even if I had a bad meal, just move on from it, next step, carry on. The reason I'm checking now is because I am actually eating a sausage roll. But it's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. It's also a new week. Into the outro. Week 2 has been difficult. I'm gonna lie to you. I think I lost that first week enthusiasm, plus isn't it always just a bit harder the second week? So I did actually struggle, and I'm not annoyed with myself as such. I'm annoyed that I stopped recording when it got hard, and that is so me as a person. If something's hard, I'm likely to hide it rather than, I mean, it doesn't mean I stop, but I will hide how hard it is rather than just saying it's hard and this is what I'm going through. The thing that I struggled with the most was Sunday night, which is like yesterday night, because I don't know what triggered it. I actually don't, and this is part of why I'm doing the tracking that I showed you earlier in the week, but I basically had just a minor asthma attack. I had to take both my inhalers, and one thing that I had stopped doing, I don't know, I just think I'd fallen out of a routine with a lot of things, and I'd stopped taking my inhaler on an evening, and I think that had made a difference. But even before that, it just felt really bad, and I don't know if I felt quite inflamed. I think you'll see in some of those videos that I'm quite like swollen compared to what I am when I'm not, well, bloated and just inflammation. I don't know, I just feel like it just didn't go that well this week, and I just gave up almost. Let me get my chart so I can see how many days I actually managed without meat. I'm doing like 10-12 lines of writing just each morning so that I can see how I'm feeling, and it's really useful to look back on that actually. So chart wise, I had chicken once. The only meat that I've had this week at all was at yesterday's barbecue. I had both chicken, 2 chicken skewers and 1 sausage. Normally at barbecues I would have had halloumi, sausages, pork steaks, like you name it, they were on the list. So that's really good. I actually had a mushroom burger. I didn't film it. I don't know why I didn't film it. Dairy wise, I've only managed 2 days without dairy this week. And some of that was like mayo, because I hadn't got any vegan mayo, which we bought yesterday at the supermarket. Cheese wise, I managed 3 days without any cheese, and recorded those separately, so I know technically that's a day with dairy, but I wanted to split them out. So the dairy could have been either butter or mayo, but it won't be anything other than that. Oh, I had ice cream as well and cheese that day, so it'll be both of them. You've seen what I've eaten. Don't know why I'm telling you this. I've had sugar every day. That wasn't brilliant, but I'm going to really try harder next week to be able to do that. But the thing that I am really pleased with myself is that I'm still meditating every day. I'm still doing my morning pages, and I still feel better. Like, I have moments when I don't feel that great, but I think it's just still a process. If I compare how I feel now to 3 weeks ago, then I feel a lot better every day. I don't have heartburn half as much. I'll check how many times I've taken. I've taken heartburn tablets 3 times this week, and normally it would be at least once a day, 7 days a week. Some days it'd be 2 or 3 times a day. So for me to only have to take 3 heartburn tablets across a week is really good. And I just think that overall I've gone up and down this week, but overall I feel a lot better. Today we're spending the day at the beach, and we're also doing a vlog for you. I think that's going to be the next video, so please go and check that out. I'll start recording again today. Please like the video, even if you don't want to leave a comment, although comments are really helpful. So if you have any advice or anything you want to share, please just pop a comment in, and obviously a subscription if you want to carry on following on this journey. I think next week I'm going to give myself maybe 1 or 2 days of not recording, so I don't feel so much pressure, but obviously I'll still be recording my food every day, so I still know what I'm eating, but not actually physically camera recording. Also, I want to start filming some actual recipes, so if there's any recipes that you want to hear or know about, please let me know. If you haven't already been to our website, I'd really encourage you to head over to the website and see what kind of stuff we do over there. We are a lifestyle brand, and we're not just me doing this. So if you're new around here, please head over to the website and see what else we do. I will see you on Tuesday.